And our next guest is an amazing woman, I must say. She actually inspires me a lot because she sends a message that, look, there's no limit to education.
Please help us welcome the oldest BECE candidate in the year 2020. That is Madam Elizabeth Yamoah.
Auntie Lizzie,
Auntie Lizzie.
Thank you.
Auntie Lizzie, please have a seat.
Have a seat. Oh.
Auntie Lizzie, you can sit in the middle. Oh,
welcome.
Beautiful shoes.
Oh, Auntie Lizzie.
Auntie Lizzie, how are you?
Please, I'm 57 years old.
Yes, you're 57 years old.
Please, yes.
Wow. And how are you doing? Are you okay? Are you fine?
Please, yes.
Okay. Auntie Lizzie, so we want you to tell us about yourself. I'm sure when you were in school, you did myself, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, Auntie Lizzie, so tell us myself.
Please, my name is Elizabeth Yamoah.
Okay.
And I'm 57 years old. And when I was a child, I went to school, but I didn't complete because of my father died.
Okay, where did you go to school when you were a child?
I grew up in Newsroom.
Okay. So tell us about when you were growing up. What is the name of your father? What is the name of your mother? Tell us.
My father's name is Yamoah.
Okay.
And my mother, Mami Esininsin.
Okay. Where are they now?
No,
They
have all died.
Yes.
Okay. And you went to school somewhere around Agunanya. Okay.
Yes.
To what level?
Class 4.
Class 4. And you stopped?
Yes, because of my father died. So
Okay.
I can't complete it again.
Okay.
But why did you stop? Why did you stop school at that time? Because your father died?
Please, yes.
Okay. And after that, what happened? Do you want to speak fancy or chi? Auntie Lizzie. Auntie Lizzie.
I feel free. I feel free.
It's papa we and then
The poor child papa we no. Let me shuffle. Tell me my brother Musa. Let me hear Quajuma.
Okay.
Me to hand this market cotton.
Okay. Into that so torn near man.
And but I started school in Mijay.
Oh, okay.
Now, in the time when I worry and I started say, oh, Womba.
Me are 25, no me worry.
Okay.
No.
That's all.
About you with him.
Oh, near friend is saying.
Oh, friend. Nigga name me, oh, you are.
Oh, you are. Now, the dear Casa the same. Oh, you are. It's the dear Casa the same.
You're genial.
Yeah, genial. Okay, now then I hear.
Pacho by a rain.
Oh.
Now I'm passing.
Minimum 4.
Okay. And the 4 way, or man away.
2 a cry and 2 swim.
Okay. Or made if you say.
And first born with 30.
Okay. And a second born was saying.
Me with 2 years, 2 years.
90, 30, 28, 26, 24.
Yes.
Until it's not just a one because I get our plan, Bina, or the number. Until it's in a time I was so now we go school. Now, I said that you now be a day.
Me decided, say, I will be a nurse.
Okay. Into nurse, na just say, what would you ma say obey?
It's like Eban saying, like, how did you start school? Then a Mao starts to call back to school.
And a woman drew me say, send it to be a say, Radian famine Tamwa. School in the mattress, send it the Macoma Ponso. And see me started trading, and point I am a missy to Chim, going accident.
Oh.
In Tinemunan and
Accident way.
Wager, Namide Bacanishi. But the toy and Namide Bacanishi.
Cossa. Not the day.
And see, essence said the Macoma Ponce Samico school in tea. With Cotomi squattering. Now me pammy. Now me wear crabby or flower, says a mini year crumbium. Me wear crabby for Kojokuma.
I want to say,
okay. I will bring Mess Kumana, I grant or be fin free cry.
Okay.
And see if you Kojokuma back, I grant or the beano. A year, acquaintance a bassa. And see, me yes, my dreams at my cousin. Me cheer radiating. say brame nkontiase na agrodo bi on kyerem bebia me ko school no ntine mu na ya me yi che sa me so da na me gira odo bi private school na me she school ata bocho
be year be mu ni
2017
okay
ntino me ko am ko to headmaster in the teachers no me she me school ata me ko preko
ana school na ya fa no na wo ko na wo sha ata
me she me school ata preko me na me bag so bo machi my bag books ni pen ni na bo machi nti me ko am ko chi e won no se ma me amane o so na me se me be school na fi we yi shoni yanko enim ma me be school me se mpocha me be school no the headmaster dem ko office na ko chiru me din nti satam na mo fa no ko classroom no from back so wombra no ofre me odim ko chiru enim no asi mo ahuma me o sai mami so onye mo be school dem suande nti mo bia yan rough mo fo obuma no nti mo fanso yo
very good
what you dey mra ne so
me until is me bo time a o share school atade wo fie na wo fie onu nkofo na teto na nkwa na ote yo
me member na me sister baako
enti onu ma no discuss ye say o pese o ko school ana o mo se say
no what we do ni asa me amba kwa de woni wasa
enti o sister no so ka che no kan den che
the same thing
enti ada na wo share school atade na wo na mo na wo fere
na me fere tete ani kura na me bo life na me ndus ko me fi ekura ko ina na me bo life ko nti obi hia ma na wo ye rough na me si da bi me ye rough me ko school
o man tretre
na me ko na me ba na eji emre bi me de wona wo mo sero me pa
okay to the ye nka ukodu school ho na ye frɛ nkura no
nti ye ko edem no na ba ko frɛ me bi se ma na di be ne fɛnfrɛ also na me so mo from school girl I say me school attend mo from school girl also no you into me from school girl mo be for Auntie Lizzie
okay enti for Auntie Lizzie now into ko start your class say
mpochonka teachers here and master here say kam ko form 2 na me dey be master form 1 na me nkwada na sua de kakra
enti na o tene ma na mo kan na o ti ase mathematics science na o ti ase
mpochon teachers obi na subject o de ba nti no de subject baba no o chechra na sementi aso hu se o na hu se ya menti ase no na wa frem Auntie Lizzie wa ti ase me so mpochon a head enkoye mami na wa se repeat amami se na be ya meti ase
enti subjects be na we wo school
RME enya manager ho
RME I don't know RME no any jin
enya mi asem
and to the say futu sem na enya mi asem na ma say mathematics
enya nkoye papa
sa na agree ke ni be photosynthesis until is na photo
until is what is photosynthesis
until is enti na one nkra na mo ntem to say wo school ho
oh na you fine say wo me breaker na ma fra wo nyina na ma tuomfo ma addition into one cha agree no na emprawen say so emboa wo nti wo mama addition into mo adachi ayefe na me tuomfo tambia me tuomfo nti bi wo so ye bo ampe
no mo bo ampe
bo chwa wo na dinya me wo kire me na me no wombo
nti say school na wo ko ni na aboa
me pa
then aboa
ma mi ko adwuma me ye kra anso hiri abem ko adwuma na me
wo so ye ko adwuma no
me aya ejo Saturdays ya me ko na what will BECE
me po cho what mathematics na enkoyi na na what me cho BECE no
ah me ya me ho de
sa
me po cho
nti sha ubenya be how many ones
me 40
ube ya de
na choose schools when now
me fa choose Agran Saban High School Agran Yekrum High School Mindu High School na Agran Odobi
na aguna na person tu kwan ko be before so be ko before
me ya me pe Sunday
ana phone ntina on person
one on match chere ntino
o ye ne kakra Now say into nurse no usu na nurse no wo akoma so be nurse. Still look as your nurse no.
Say nurse no ebedu mekwa senior high school baby na se bi apampa. Mechi na maboaboa ofra nye nkwada no
community kind of nurse.
Nurse ne be ya wo be ku school. Mpese me ambassador.
Ambassador. Oh yeah, the ambassador.
Say me kwam crossing town to town
like health ambassador.
Yes.
No.
Na maboa mo for say na be school no be ku school.
Okay. Educational ambassador.
Okay.
Until easy for educational ambassador. Now until easy old school no, how was the experience? What was it? Free education. Not the same what school now call I'd be impressed. How was the school like?
Oh, school ndi ya me you fine. Nemo ade na ha yan pa na any computer. Any library. Ntia ma ICT no din. Ntia master kra na of odi laptop. Odi ba.
Into nim laptop mu. Uni computer mu kaka.
Ntia ni na ade ba school say AMB. Ya do since watch me AMB. Ya wo headmaster and headmistress.
Okay.
Ntia ma ade ba ko panyin hu ne be ye. Ntia ma na ye din ma me.
Na okay. Mo school no sana mo anthem. Mo school anthem. Te say school na nyoma moto. Unim to.
To bakumai.
Until school nyom no e bi ne de we to ne na ikra yin because what say na yin cry. Ana won kai.
President nyom timintu to ne papa.
Na dey na ultimate ne papa.
Mento nyom bia.
Okay, we do to me there.
Hazo.
Until you know start to na say awo bo way because now on bo. And you so the better until easy. Ready? Go.
Asida yo yamene dia. Asida yo yamene dia. Asida yo yamene dia. Mizo minkana dia waya mami. Mo adia waya mami. Mo nadia waya mami. Mo nadia waya mami. Mizo minkana dia waya mami.
Amen. Amen.
Most school motto we are closing. We are closing. I am motto. And I want to.
School you their own kai on. Until easy. Na o say time I was starting school no. Afei na enkofo betretro no more srew. Kan ho no kakache.
Na edu mrebi no. Me na mama frane de obi ayam rough. Odi obu mam teachers headmaster headmistress obi adi obu mam. Say be woni me kasa kra se na oye na me po ayam anhoho. Na mam kromofon aya agrodo bi ne binum. Obi to me frɛ me. Okrom no from school girl. Na sabe kafra ne oyem nyu. Na wa na openu abaye. Wo ko school ha na odi abaye den. Ejuma be na odi baye. Obeya misa na win ye ejuma ka nkofra mafre wo mu. Amienu metu bi na mesu nkofia na ye manreho. Ni na mu nso na mekọ nti medu form 3 second time me yes mejan.
Oh. Ade then will be kind I also be jan.
Na young does. Wo ya me agent me ya me se tutuko no mo de yam.
Oh.
Nti me yes mejan. Ti me trefia na headmaster headmistress teachers no say I am pa me pese me je ampa. No wo suma teachers me wo ba me kura akojukuma. Wo betu me fo say headmaster me no suma wo. See this me jo say yo. Me obi wa jama na say me so me bu won. Say ya ma me koi. Ti da me ju ho so we nyi say mantra na maba.
And now about no headmaster nearby. And no class teacher. In Japan, for headmaster, no, so ever can be. Now, then I bet me I can't follow headmaster. No,
Yamaka for one say, Yame is sure. Yamema one who dear and quam. If say young one, come up by me, boy. kai say baby ma betre nka me matena nti ya me inshira won omo won kwatenten ne de wa akoma ponso bi awurade nyama won amen
na until is enkofo na omo srewo no we school yet to say
oh maybe wo hu me no wo hwe me
it is a would no
na me ba sa so na me de life na to fom kakra
until we working kakra am sha de come on enkofo na netia na wo twa It is a normal.
Good morning.
Good morning.
No, just fine.
I know what all right. It's actually just our teacher, no headmaster and beban. A photo ben now person with the ma and cofobi to sell was or most munya yan come beko, but almost ferry.
Never catch one say. Education has no end. Inti more ye wa adwen si wa yin. Obi wo wo ba ko mienu. Na o se na brabo apenza. Inti school no nko. Na me kai bi me kwa na girl bi frame me. O se ma lizi anti lizi. Na ma wo ba ko mpese me ko school. Na so me ferry. So me ferry. She me po me ko. Aden o ferry. Tinya me tua na makọ ne ma me fie. Cause on je akwada no na bo frame. Nti on po last year na o chiro wi. Nti e mama bi ma we je school a woti fie no wa hwam ho bi mo kọ nti na fo twam ne won ne se school nkechi ti se makan won mo modin ni won ko school youth fo no a we jai obi ho ane kondo so be ko school na ofere mo fere kra won hwam mo bi ani ho be fere ni won cha na mo ko school ama won da cha ye fe ni won so be ta be me simiti
anti zan na because na ot brofo
am na nje ba ko bi
but say mu say
yeah
say to say
oh it's a mugusu
yeah
just so to make education has no limit until is say your fellow headmaster about headmaster friend is saying
headmaster friend Master James Quay
into one casa friend headmaster that Master James Quay please join us
yes
Master Priest you are wanted
thank you
that's my hands for the headmaster of the Obi to join us
Master,
hello.
You're welcome.
Thank you, madam.
Yes, I must say thank you. I mean, for what you have done. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, to give a wonderful woman this opportunity that she wanted. Thank you very much,
Master. If you don't mind my asking, how old are you?
I'm 38 years.
So she's your mother.
Yeah.
Right. So the day she came to the school and told you that she wanted to enroll, how did you feel?
But I was surprised. I've never had a classmate or a student at her age before. So when she came, but all the teachers and with the whole school, all eyes was on her.
Yeah.
So I was there and I heard a knock. So I opened my door and then she entered. Then she said she's coming to school. So I look at her again.
Can imagine.
For a second look and then she said she's coming to school. So I offered her a seat and then asked her why she wants to come to school. But she said she wants to come to school and then so I took her particulars and then I called the teachers to come and take her to a class of her choice. So the teachers also called assembly and then warned the students to not to laugh at her or tease her. That's what. So that's kind of how she enrolled.
She became your student.
Became my student.
But what was it? You know, having her in school for 3 years. How was the whole experience?
Oh, in fact, her presence there became a very good lesson to all of us, and then the school had a very high moral standard with her presence.
Wow.
Really?
With her presence there, in fact, this teenage pregnancy that we've heard from different schools, it has never happened to my school since 3 years.
Interesting.
Then we the teachers too, we have learned a lot.
What have you learned?
Well, I've learned that education has no end.
Yeah.
At my age, I need to further my education. Once a 57-year-old woman I'm able to learn this subject, about 8 subjects. I can even do 60 subjects.
You should be able to. You should do 100 subjects.
Yeah.
What would be your cry to the government or the people in power to help special cases like Auntie Lizzie? Because just like Freeman was saying, maybe the adult education system doesn't really work and has dwindled over the past years. We don't even have institutions that cater for adults like her. So what would be your suggestion, hopefully, to the people who can make it happen?
Yeah, I think the government, through the Ministry of Education, can create one, at least for every district, to have a center for such adult education, because it's going to help the nation. If adults can read and write simple English or something like that, it will help. Yes. Now that we are also, the whole nation is going on digital.
Yeah.
If every person can read, or most of us can read, I think it will help. Then one thing too is, most of the schools in the deprived areas don't have access to this computer and library, especially my school. The school is A and B and there's not even a single computer there.
That's bad.
It's very, very hurting. And sometimes we write the same exams with those in Accra.
Yeah.
They don't consider that you don't have anything there.
Yeah.
They've built a nice building for us, a very spacious lab, but not even a table can be found there.
Wow.
Seriously. So, in fact, teaching an old woman like this, even we, the young ones, learning ICT, we are okay. We find a little bit problem with it. But teaching an adult like this, without even a desktop,
Even a mouse.
you cannot even identify a mouse.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, so we are appealing. So I know this platform is very huge. And
Yeah. So, Auntie Lizzie, Kasanoka about computer in ICT was difficult. And they say in penny for show or headmaster Kasa, and then I'll feel say, me fancy be a school now call and then I'll feel say a bind bit to me, I am not penny for bit to me, I'm a addition, I easy amount.
Computer wasn't.
The computer and school now call you, and then near my name as I feel say be a bind bit to me, I am a muko school addition, who sending my name and a becker soon tent mamma.
Sanya, yes, ICT. In your computer,
and they work under that.
Send a addition to my acoso. Now, if you see any library,
anymore. Okay.
Now, if you see Cajun school, then I but I feel into my friend cry when you come out. You would have run over in your come, baby, or bad. And so, yeah, program.
And this is a we are graduate to so him, sir. We are JHS graduates, eh? It is a send your wooden master, now you're fresh for Uncle for fresh until it's your say New Year interview, at least it's an old feeling, eh?
Oh, I'm feeling really fine.
Oh.
Very fine. Yeah. You've done well and we are very proud of you.
Yeah.
That's why we are all calling you. So we are going on a break. Okay. When we come back, we'll continue. So we tell the people that we are going on a break.
It's break time.
It's break time. So announce break time.
Oh, please. It is break time, so you can go out.
Guys, we'll be right back.
This is Fact Finder from the BBC.
We live in a world where news travels fast, and sometimes it's hard to differentiate fact from fiction. Fact Finder brings fact-checking from the newsroom up close so you can separate truth from chaff. Be empowered to tell what's fake from what's real. Watch Fact Finder by the BBC on Citi TV every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Citi TV. It's your world.
You're welcome back. You're still watching the Upside Down Show on Citi TV. Don't forget that the show is proudly brought to you by Vodafone. The future is exciting. Ready? So our guest in the studio today is Auntie Lizzie. Yeah, you may have heard about her. She is the 57-year-old woman who just finished writing her BECE, and she has been sharing her experience with us. So we've spoken to Auntie Lizzie's headmaster, and now we are going to be talking to Auntie Lizzie's class teacher. I mean, we just need to know what he also went through handling Auntie Lizzie for a whole 3-year period. Auntie Lizzie, you have a class teacher about. What class teacher friend is saying?
Mr. Noble.
Mr. Noble.
You have a class tan, class tan.
It's your friend, Mr. Noble. It's from Mr. Noble, Bray.
Mr. Noble, please come.
Class tan.
Sir Richie. All right, so Richard Annabelle is Auntie Lizzie's class teacher. So we've all been in class before, so Sir Richie will work for all of us. Sir Richie, you're welcome to the Upside Down Show.
Thank you, madam.
So your student called you.
Yes.
And now she's leaving you. She's finished writing her BECE. Yeah. What would you remember Auntie Lizzie for?
Okay, a lot. But first of all, I would just remember her for her obedience, her comportment in the school, and her willingness to even attend school. Then secondly, she was prepared to learn. Very prepared to learn. Whenever I finish with my lesson, she will come back to me and say, "Oh, Mr. Noble, this one I didn't understand. Can you explain further?" Yeah. She was ready to learn.
You know, but sometimes you can be ready, you can be willing to learn and know, Charlie, but the thing is not there. Yes. You know, how easy or difficult was it teaching her?
Yeah.
It wasn't quite easy, but sometimes you ask a question and then she would deviate from the normal.
So what subject were you teaching?
Social studies and English. With the social studies, she used to contribute a lot. She's a type who...
She's a social person.
Yes, who always wants to raise her hand in the class to answer questions. She's lovely. But when it comes to English, especially with the literature aspect, in fact...
If you're teaching her oxymoron and similes and stuff like that.
You just tell her this, tomorrow will come and it seems she has forgotten everything. But we try to manage her.
And then how did you prepare her for BECE?
In fact, I got extra time for her. In fact, I knew she had a problem, so I have to make sure she passed. So I was always on her after school. Around 3 to 4, 5, I'll be meeting her, take her through the lessons again, prepare some petty exams for her to write, to test her. In fact, so I did a lot on her to make sure that she really write the exams and pass.
Wow. Wow. So the very first day that the headmaster called you and said, "So this is Auntie Lizzie, she's coming to school," what went through your mind?
But we all thought it was a joke. She just want to have fun. We didn't know she was all that serious. So she passed through the Form 1 and first time this woman was coming. Is this woman really serious? And after first time, second time, I noticed that yes, indeed she's serious and we have to prepare her properly. So I got time for her, we all had time for her and decided to take her through the lessons.
So was this the first time you are teaching somebody like that?
First time, it has never happened. Even I've never taught anybody above the age of 20 before. So to teach somebody around that time, she was around 54. More seriously, an old woman like this, what can she learn? I was asking myself, because sometimes if you grow to some extent, you feel lazy.
No, I'm saying that sometimes the willingness might be there, but the brain can't capture anything.
And in the beginning, she would just learn a little. She sit in the class, and sometimes she'll be dozing off.
But
after the first time, I realized that she was really serious. She was cooperating. So, in fact, it wasn't all that easy, but we have to manage it.
So, what has that taught you?
Oh, it has really taught me a lot of lessons. One, to teach an adult, I have to have time. If I should be getting the same time for this, my student, they would have done better. Because, in fact, we all did well to prepare, take our time to prepare her very well. So I got to know that, yes, students need math preparation, no matter the age, no matter the differences wherever she comes or he comes from. We need to get adequate time for them, and then they will be doing well.
It's ye RME free wa subjects being built na when nije ho. And now the RME ko
but your
fancy. Until that's a why dream say say near my be favor ko na because fancy no dey fancy until is very fancy we are. Okay. Any RME. No one your science. And a science ne dey na so kuma she dey anymore. No
go ya kro.
Into BECE no ya natural science. Sir, na social studies and so
it's yami madam.
Now pay social studies then I'll carry we teach at her. Ya wa bad she has at least. You know, we teach at social studies then I'll carry. And I review.
So I want to know for teacher. I mean, when the whole COVID-19 thing happened, I mean, they were out of school for a while. How was the relation? Like, how did you get in touch with her? And schools came back. How was it? How was that period?
Okay, but she decided to quit the school before even the COVID. So by then we were going to the house to advise her to come back should school resumes. So we took some time. I went there often to make sure when we come back to school, she also returned, and she did same as we advised her.
So I mean, you know, COVID affected a lot of the students. I mean, with their studies and stuff. Coming back, was there an extra job?
But that one was serious. Would I say it's more or less a pandemic like COVID? Because most students came and the nothing was in their
forgetting everything.
Even the children.
Yeah.
They never remembered anything. We have to go through most of the lessons we had already taught them. In fact, we were surprised. They didn't know whether they thought they would not be coming back to school again or something like that. They didn't learn anything. They didn't learn it. So we have to prepare them.
Coronavirus. Now who's there?
Which one?
Now who's there? Now we understand.
Maybe an which
I want an anom. Into Omania 4. And now none of me saying.
Almost here 4.
Okay. Okay. Into none of medicine.
Oh, one of your twins. Into one more. 16.
Oh, okay. Into now money when the Sunyade. Okay. Into now was call back to school called Sunyade now prepare for BECE and then said that day mouse.
Homework na me ba na mo ma church me.
I mean Bisao. Okay. First major question. What is coronavirus?
That's easy. About coronavirus. What is coronavirus?
Yare na me yu.
Eno kwa.
Na senya abe. Over Hatawana.
Charlie, correct for 10,000
until it's what pass why next Mary.
School
next the why
yeah. Anyway.
Until it's o can secondary school but one can university a person who cool. Who to me ko? Ade. Me don't know about Bewado. Na want to me ko. JHS no kwa wako university na no dem penny for be at me ko na dey want me ko na want me ko baba ko SHS okay now we are next no better now I say one ko university na and after so ko nursing training
say me ntuma nkwa na me chese me from house to house
now I school and please why are there crab and abro so why are there pa because me sure say we area crowd one and crab bria to say the na one kasa kan obi a wo ba ko obi a wo mienu enu nti o se won ko school biom and so yen na ye show me wo say eh mama panyimu kwampo out me ko school ene de ye nye hwe until is nyame shraw na onko so enye wadom na de o pesa wo ye ni nyina no nyankopɔ manim brema ebia one day enche kwa ne asafa wa bet na ha ne aka so oh until izina wa frefre ni area nkra ni nyina na oni omo akasa nti say teenage pregnancy bi ani until izi area sesa na wakoma pe nyankopɔ so be ma ni nyina be mama
say wa da chi ye fe say na motie
fe ebe yesa na until izi se ne wasi aye no ye nyina ye fe ye ni aso nti wa chede ketwe bia ye pese ye de maw.
Yes.
Now so o de konti o kona no waka I say oba Citi TV no. And you do we maw. Into I ready.
All right. So let's give Auntie Lizzie a hand to do this presentation.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So Auntie Lizzie, these are for you. We're showing our appreciation. We want to say thank you. You've encouraged a lot of people, and we want you to actually continue what you're doing.
Auntie Lizzie, where you de pese ye de maw say and some waka nyina yate. Inti so de bit me aye aboa na won so atimi adu baabi apese odu no. Ubeti and come home. Into where they are my Auntie Lizzie, we are so bad. I say back on the brofo.
Vote of thanks.
I need vote of thanks. Auntie Lizzie, over to you.
Thank you very much for what you have done for me.
Okay.
Thank you. May God bless you.
Amen.
Amen.
Madam Asibri, say Yami Insuramo. Yamoah Mamano. As so many. Namihunya Mecca. Namihunya Messi. Baby, I'm winning a son of me in a few buying. A riding shaman name. No mamma quatenting. Say, I could call one kukrokoa. Until it's Yamoah. And then a headmaster, James Quay. And then a teacher, Mr. Anoba. One saying, Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Amen. All right, and so ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the Upside Down Show. Yeah. Our guest has been Madam Elizabeth Yamoah. She came here with her headmaster and her class teacher as well.